The once magnificent mansion now sits empty overlooking the University of Missouri-Kansas City campus. Construction of Epperson House, a 56-room brick collegiate Gothic-style mansion, began in 1919. Architect Horace LaPierre designed the home for philanthropist Uriah Epperson. It later became the property of J.J. Lynn, a business associate of Epperson, who in 1942 donated the building to what is now UMKC. Epperson House then began a new life, first housing aviation cadets during World War II. Later, it became a university dormitory followed by the School of Education. More recently, the building housed the Department of Architecture, Urban Planning and Design. Over its years of vacancy, Epperson has fallen into a state of disrepair. In 2018, the university chancellor assembled a task force consisting of faculty, staff, students, and alumni to address restoration efforts. The task force discussed ideas for future uses of the building, as well as how the project could be funded. On January 9, 2020, UMKC issued a request for information, seeking proposals for the development of Epperson House. The project intent was to complete the historic restoration of Epperson House and surrounding grounds, along with repurposing of the private spaces for revenue-generating uses, that would support the mission of UMKC. Later that same year, the Chancellor outlined his steps forward to address the COVID crisis, including his intent to sell or ground lease the Epperson House, stating that, "This historic home is dear to our hearts. UMKC is not financially in a position to save it, so we must find someone who will. Our hope in placing the structure on the most endangered places list is to encourage collaboration among philanthropic, state and local officials, developers, and preservationists for a full restoration and 21st-century adaptive reuse of this local landmark." Epperson House has great potential.